If you're not too familiar with his name, well, please do yourself a favor, stand up, take notice, because, what a massive future he has ahead of him. The Predator is what I'll refer to him as for now. What a talent. And he's continued with his winning streak. He outpointed the Tanzanian opponent, Twaha Kassim, also known as Twaha Kiduku, out in Tanzania on Saturday evening. And just simply because of that unanimous decision win over the Tanzanian, Wellem here from the Eastern Cape won the WBF, the World Boxing Federation Intercontinental super-middleweight title at the Malaika Hotel in Mwanza in Tanzania. This fight came just 27 days after he had defeated Alex Kabangu from the Democratic Republic of Congo in a 10-round bout at East London's International Convention Centre, the ICC. And he has, with this victory, improved his record to 7 wins. Let's catch up with him before we go into the break. Champ, good evening and welcome to the show.
Good evening, sir.
How are you doing, Bob?
I'm good, and you?
I'm trying to be good. You're not closing off a couple of punches with those. Please tell me you're just looking cool.
I'm good, as you see.
Yeah? Also, Salama Specs as well. What's going on? Want to do a quick inspection? There you
still
are.
good.
You see, hey, you managed. Hey, not even a bruise to the chin, nothing to the eye. Congratulations, man.
Thank you so much.
What's the feeling to finally get there? Because a lot of people are saying, pushing this kid too far, too fast, too soon. Here you are today.
People, they always got something to say.
Yeah.
They were saying that my promoter and also my management, they are rushing me. And we know the plan. We know the plan, which is why we take that fight. We only have 2 weeks to prepare for the fight.
Sure.
Then we only prepare for 2 weeks and we go there and make it.
But what is making you, confident?
Just because I'm surrounded with a good team.
Yeah.
So they also motivate me. They train me, they motivate me, which is why I have lots of confidence.
I know that Rusianda is going to chat to us as well, just to give us a brief idea of a lot of things.
Yeah.
But when the pressure comes through and they're talking about, no, they're pushing you too much, you need to slow down. And I know they've got a target for you. I'll share that target with the audience just now in terms of when they want you to become a world champion, which, is that a reasonable target? I don't know. All I know is that so far, so good.
Yeah.
Firstly, because family comes first. Yeah. What is their reaction to the success, especially from this past weekend?
My family is happy. My mom is happy. My father is happy. And also they called me today and they were very excited.
Yeah.
Even my mother was crying, tears of joy,
And you would expect a parent to be doing that, right?
Yeah, I expect, especially mom.
Yeah, mom is. But has she been the influence in your career? Has she been the one to say, Danam, you need to make not only the family, not only the Eastern Cape, but South Africa proud? Because when you become a world champion...
Yeah, she's always praying. Even at night, she's praying. Always she's praying for me. Yeah.
But Asemhle. Afterwards, after the break, we continue with the conversation. As I said, the champ is in the building. As I said, it's not every day. Fresh off the aeroplane, fresh out of the airport, and straight into our studios here. Asemhle Predator Wellem is here. Sianda Zingelwa, the manager, is also with him. Let me quickly welcome Usia. Sia, welcome to the show. Well,
evening, Rob.
You good?
And evening to the listeners, man. We're awesome, man. We're awesome.
We awesome because of you guys, and that is why we had to celebrate the victory here as soon as you landed in Johannesburg. Yeah. What's the feeling overall? Was there a moment, was there a time during the fight where you were worried?
To be honest, Rob, there was nothing threatening there.
Yeah.
It was just a one-way traffic. So we're just enjoying the fight and just encouraging the boy to keep it as it was. Not get too excited, not get too confident.
You've always said, though, that there was nothing to it. You had watched his previous fight, and you didn't see anything that scared you.
No. The boy approached us when we had only 4 fights.
Yeah.
We declined his offer. mainly because we felt that we needed just a little bit more rounds under our waist. And now that we'd gotten that, we felt it was time. He just came at the perfect time because we just faced an opponent that he had faced before.
Yes.
And when he came, we knew all about him. And we just wanted to expose what a scam he was.
What a scam he was. How was he a scam? Tell me.
He's the face of Tanzanian boxing, but
Yeah.
there's really nothing to him.
Because you kept saying as well in the build-up to the fight that he's going to look for a brawl. He's not going to look for a fight.
Yeah.
So you chose the clever way to not be embroiled in this brawl, to keep away from that. Tell me more
Exactly.
about that approach.
He's one-dimensional.
Yeah.
What you see in the videos that you watch is
Yeah.
what you will get in the fight. He knows no other way to fight. All he does is come forward. So we knew that the Predator was just going there to teach him a lesson.
And did you get a sense, though, champ, that he wanted that from you, but you were not willing to give it back to him?
Yeah, he was always coming, but we managed to keep him there.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because he only has one punch. Yeah, he only has had one punch and he trusts one punch. There's nothing much about
So
him.
no variation, no nothing.
Nothing.
Hey. You know, when it came to the judges, and I mean, I saw the score was 119, 112, 118, 110, 117, 111. Do you think that was a fair account?
I think I won all the rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never even lost even one round. I won all the rounds. And I even dropped him round 3.
Correct.
Yeah.
It was an early drop,
It was a
Quick.
great draw.
but that must have instilled some confidence in you, though, to say, you know, at the Predators in town,
Yeah.
let's go for another one. I mean, you usually, when you do that early in the fight, you then look for a follow-up while you're still a little bit shaken.
Yeah. We were cool just because we know when we want to finish him up, we'll be careless. You
Yes.
know. So what we do is just to look at him and see what he will respond. You know.
Yeah.
And he do that overarm and say, let me box. He's not dizzy, but he
Yeah.
fall and get up quick.
So you didn't even try and change anything after that.
No.
But from the corner, though, what was the instruction that was coming through? Because it's either then they wanted you to maybe slightly change, take advantage of him.
They were always shouting me,
Yeah.
but keep your guards up. Don't get too excited. Keep your guards up. They were always saying that. Just box.
Yeah.
Keep your guards up.
What if you don't listen to them?
Hey, if I didn't listen to him, maybe I wouldn't be in the trouble. Just because he has power.
Yes.
Ne? So if I want to exchange the, we'll talk about other things.
Without talking about politics, though, because where you were previously with double Brian Mitchell, you were told, hey, pack up and go. Hey, you don't assign with this one and that one. Now, as a human being who then comes through and proves himself like you have now, what does that say about the decision that you took?
I took a good decision. It's the best decision according to me. Just because I started this boxing. Ne? When I started this boxing, I've got Teo Boxing Promotions. I was an amateur and I was in national team. Ne?
Yeah.
And they say, Sanabo don't have money to take us to qualifiers of Olympics. Then Teo took me to the pro ranks, you know. So we started this thing together. And now it's Teo who bring me to Joburg.
Right.
So that I can get sparring partners. Now they want me to terminate contract with Teo, you know. So I can't just do that just because this guy take me there from the stretch.
Yeah.
You know. So they want me to terminate contract, and also when I want sparring, they kick me out of the gym. They say I'm not welcome. I didn't even spar with this fight, to be honest.
Wait, they're in Norwood.
In Norwood, yeah.
Yeah. But you were training now.
Yeah, I was
Sweet
training.
Chocolates has been training you
I was training, but
Yeah.
I didn't even get sparring before the fight.
before this fight.
Yeah, before this fight. We try and go to there at Brian Mitchell Boxing Academy for sparring.
Yeah.
And saying Brian Mitchell said, we are not welcome.
Based
At
on the fact
gym,
that
we
you
must
didn't.
pack our things and go.
Eh?
Then I pack and go.
This is hard. But I mean, from your side, see how did that affect you or not affect you? Because it either motivates you or it does the opposite.
Look, Robert, every sport has its politics.
Yeah.
Whatever their, or can I say, whatever their mandate is or whatever their intentions were, we really didn't pay no mind into. All we wanted to make sure was that the boy is ready mentally and is not disturbed.
Yeah.
So we just said, okay, on to the next one. Let's just go and look for sparring elsewhere. We couldn't find sparring. That was fine. We just prepared and we banked on the fact that we just fought on the 2nd of July. So the fitness was still there and everything was still intact.
So you weren't too worried with the fact that there's no immediate sparring before you left for Tanzania?
Well,
you would have been. I mean, ordinarily,
that
as
did
a boxing
play
person. Yeah.
a little bit on my mind, but we banked on what we banked on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because at times you have been, taking a few gambles.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do need to.
Yeah.
And all you needed to do in Tanzania, and maybe that's why the fight stretched on for as long as it did,
Yeah.
was to get the rounds
Yeah.
under the belt. Because I think prior to that, you were sitting on, 28?
Yeah, we're sitting on 28
You're
rounds.
sitting on 28 rounds.
Yeah.
But so mission accomplished.
Exactly. That's why we played it so safe there.
So what are you going to do next, though? Because you're going to need to make a plan. If the next fight comes through and you need to do sparring, how are you going to balance that out?
No, that gym is not the only gym with sparring partners.
Yeah.
We obviously have good working relationships with other gyms. So we'll just go there and, continue to spar with the people that are interested, man.
They said at the age of 24, when I say there, he might be guilty of being one of those people. They said at the age of 24, you need to be a world champion. That's all I'm saying. Is that at the age of 24 and at the rate that you guys are going.
That's the pressure. yeah.
Hey? But are you feeling it? Are you feeling that, at the rate that you're going, the fights that you're fighting, the victories that you're getting, the consistency and frequency of these fights, that you'll get there?
To be honest, everything that they said to me, it's happening. When they take me to the amateur ranks, they say you will give you only 3 fights. At fight number 4, you will be the South African champion. And I did.
Yeah.
So
Fight number 4.
Yeah. Fight number 4, I was the South African champion. They promised me that when they took me from the amateur ranks, they always did what they promised me.
Because the fight with Kassim, and everybody was scared about that. They said Kassim is the older gentleman. Kassim is 31. He's already fought 31 fights, etc. So that's going to be a danger for you. So how do you block off that noise?
Is to listen to my team.
And have confidence.
Yeah.
So what fears did you have ahead of, let's say, the Kassim fight, for example?
I didn't have any fears, to be honest.
Yeah.
Just because my team said, this is our time to shine. I must stick on to the plan. What I have to do is to stick to the plan and outbox him. Don't get too excited. Protect yourself all the time and enjoy your boxing.
But this is a man who, in 31 fights, has won 22.
We didn't care about that.
You didn't look at that. You didn't look at the history.
Yeah, I didn't look. No.
You weren't worried about that.
I wasn't worried.
Hey, I love the attitude of this man. I love, if boxers, if anybody has the confidence of the Predator, trust me, I think you'll be passing matric when you're only just in grade 7. It is as simple as that. So just a quick one, man. On the future, this is a name, as we're saying, we're here to amplify, we're here to congratulate your guys' arrival back from Tanzania and make South Africans aware of what is happening. Because sometimes, there's some boxing champs that go unknown.
Yeah.
So here we're putting you on a national platform. We're making sure that people get to know who the Predator is. What's next? I think you guys are fighting every 2 weeks. It's like it's the fortnight championship.
I wish.
What's the next step, though, for the champ?
Look, Robert, to whom much is given, much is expected.
Yeah.
They say we're rushing the boy, but we know the caliber that the boy is in. For the future, you'll remember we are national champions, and we take pride in that. We would like to defend that title if not many times, then at least once, just to get that satisfaction to say we represented the country. We were not title holders, but we're champions, defending champions. If that does not happen, though, there's always the international route, which we are trying to build the boy to become fully established in. You understand? Because his division is not an easy one. It's a very tricky division if you look at in terms of the world. Yeah, it's a very tricky division. So now we need to be very careful with how we play everything out. But so far, it's been going so well. And I must extend a word of gratitude to you for giving us this platform.
Anytime.
It really feels great to be here, and we hope that everybody from now on, they will know who Asemhle the Predator Wellem is. Also, credit to Pumzile Machila, his trainer, who was in the corner there.
Sweet chocolate.
Yes. Happy Teo, his promoter. Big ups. We work so well together, and we're looking forward to the future, man.
I say anytime. Champ, you keep winning. You keep coming back here. We'll give you more time. You know, Mondays are crazy. Everything is happening. There's World Cups, there's netball, there's Banyana, there's Springbok, there's rugby happening left. You know, I'm just glad, man, you made a turn here. But like I say, whatever happens, on your way to OR Tambo, you've got to come past Sandton. We give you a passport, you go to OR Tambo. When you come back, you have to come via Sandton. You bring a belt, and then you go home. That's the trade exchange that we have with you. But thank you so much, Mvana Mtela, for coming through. And once again, we are extremely, extremely proud of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Look out on social media, man. We're going to take a couple of pictures here with the belts. Yo, these belts are so heavy as well. I think you have to go to gym. Imagine, they're going to go reject me now for trying to lift weights to lift this belt.
Robert Marawa, live on 947.